Hi, Gemini. All right, welcome back to Dream Tarot. I have a reading for you. I'm going to pull some cards on your current energy and we'll get started just like that. All right, so Gemini, this is for you. Gemini placements, Gemini masculine and feminine. Also, cross watcher if you're watching. This is a reading for Gemini. All right, let's see. Current energy for Gemini. What's going on in Gemini's world at this time? All right, and what else? Okay, so we have not enough, and then we have the Grim Reaper. Bottom of the deck, we have passion. Okay, so I guess this is what's coming to an end for you. There could have been someone that you were very compatible with, that you were very passionate about. You could have felt like the chemistry between you and this person could have been really amazing. And it seems like that is coming to an end. All right. I do feel like you were in a situation where you started to give too much to the other and you were not really focusing on yourself or giving to yourself. So it did feel very one sided. And it seems like that situation is now coming to an end. All right, so I do see that one of you poured your all into the connection, all into the other person. It wasn't reciprocated, and this is coming to an end. I also get this energy that the person who could have ended things is the more self absorbed person. Okay, so it kind of leaves the more caring, nurturing person kind of like sad or feeling lost when you invest so much and then it's not reciprocated or it's taken for granted or you're not appreciated. So we have not enough here. So that person who decided to give their all into the situation and, come to find out it just wasn't reciprocal, this could be leaving this person feeling like they're not enough. All right. And this talks about being frustrated in a relationship, having a lack of confidence, self sabotage, fear/ego issues, and even jealousy. And we have the Grim Reaper, which just signals an ending. So it says the relationship is over, no second chances, grow and transform your life. All right, so the cards that I have before me are now making sense. So, first and foremost, we have the Ace of Cups. All right, it looks like there is an offer of new love, a new connection coming in for you. This also could be like if someone tried to re-offer to restart the situation, trying to find, I don't know, it's almost like a question of like, did this person ever really love me? Maybe even feeling like you could be disillusioned or in denial. Like, I know this person cares about me. I don't understand why their actions are not showing it. So it almost feels like it could be a re-offer in love, but also there is a new circumstance coming towards you. Whoever here was kind of left down and out or feeling not enough in this situation, their back is turned to the Ace of Cups with the Five of Cups, so they don't really see this coming in. Okay? Five of Cups is that period where, after something has come crumbling down, you're kind of stuck in the past. It's hard to move on, it's hard to heal and grow. Okay, so this could be a challenge right now for you, Gemini, or the other party involved. And then we have the Hierophant, so something much more ordained, something much more traditional could be coming into your life. So more than likely the situation that you are walking away from was not a traditional situation. Could have been a situationship, could have been non-committal, could have been polyamorous, that kind of thing. There is a more traditional connection or romance coming in for you, but it may feel like you're not quite over what is lost at this point, okay? And if this is not you, then this is someone else that maybe you're going to be meeting. This person could still be sad over their past situation. All right, let's clarify this and see what's going on. What's the Ace of Cups? All right, so I'm already seeing, yeah, I'm already seeing some very problematic cards. Okay, so I'm seeing the Seven of Swords, which means that you definitely have found out some things about this previous connection, but you don't know everything. Like there's still more things to be uncovered. There's still things that have not been addressed as of yet. All right, which makes sense that it is coming to an end because, especially with the Hierophant being here, I see this like as God or divine protection. So, if you are feeling very like confused about why something's coming to an end, why a situation is not working out, I feel so connected to this person, why is it not working out? There could be things that you have just yet to realize that has been going on behind your back or in the dark that you're being protected from. What's the Ace of Cups here? All right, Nine of Swords in reverse. And then we have the Page of Pentacles in reverse. Okay. Nine of Swords in reverse is like getting out of anxiety about a situation, thinking more clearly, being more positive. Okay, so again, there could be new romance coming towards you with a much more positive person or someone who will have a calming sense over your mind. Okay, it feels like someone who's not going to play mind games with you. It also feels like someone who is just very clear on their intentions. You don't really have to worry about this. I also see this as like a reoffer. I don't know why, but it feels like the person who's been hurt or taken for granted almost wants this connection back, like wants to start again. And with the Nine of Swords, it's like, I'm not worried. Okay. So, like, other people could be worried about this person. They're worried about this connection. This could be like friends or family that is like, don't get back with her. Don't get back with him. Move on. You need to let this go. But this person's not very worried about it. They're not very worried about what's to come. They feel like they are fine. It's interesting. And then we have the Page of Pentacles in reverse. So I almost feel like, there's someone here who's thinking like, okay, I could do this again, which is, it doesn't seem logical. And then Page of Pentacles in reverse is like, this offer is not going to happen, or it can't really grow because someone here is just non-committal, period. Okay, someone is just not a traditionalist with the Page of Pentacles in reverse. Also, Page of Pentacles in reverse is like someone who's not willing to learn or change. So if there's someone here who's saying, I don't want to be in a relationship, I don't see marriage in my future, that's exactly what it is. That's their mindset right now. What's your energy towards the Ace of Cups? Death card. Okay, so you are coming to that energy where you feel, I feel like you're the Nine of Swords. You are understanding why something had to end. You do feel like life will be better if this was out of your life. Okay, so tell me about the Page of Pentacles in reverse. So maybe this Page of Pentacles in reverse, this could be the person trying to reoffer you this love. Yeah, Six of Swords in reverse. This is someone who's not willing to change or to grow or to do things differently. This is someone who will repeat their mistakes. This is someone who's stuck in that process where, they have their own spirit guides. God is looking over their life as well. They could be being pushed to do things differently so that they have better outcomes, but they don't want to. And I wonder who is giving this Ace of Cups, like who is offering this. So it feels like it may not be you, right? Because we have the Nine of Swords clarified by the Death card. Someone understands very clearly that life is going to be better for me. I'm going to be much more sane without this in my life. I do feel like maybe this Page of Pentacles, this person who doesn't want to commit, this person who's not traditional, and they don't want to change with the Six of Swords in reverse, they could be trying to offer this connection again to reconcile, to start fresh. Tell me about the Five of Cups. All right, we have the Tower in reverse. Someone definitely avoided a tower in their life. So someone came with a lot of drama or burdens or just bad luck, bad karma. They avoided a tower. So something, some type of stability in their life could have really been um, affected by this relationship, but they avoided it. So I don't know what that means. This could be like materials, you know, this could be like home life. I don't know. This could be like if you're going to sign some type of contract with this person with the Hierophant, or even get married to this person. Someone definitely got out before making any major commitments to something that just was not going to be long term. All right, I feel like someone can sleep very well, or they can rest up now because it's almost like all of their assets are protected or their lifestyle is protected. But if they would have continued possibly a little bit longer, certain things in their life, stability, money, investments, definitely could have been tainted. So someone is really avoiding a disaster here. And again, like I said, you may not know you may not know everything that you would like to know about this person, but there is still a lot of things that they've done in the dark that you are just not aware of at this time. And I almost feel like the universe is trying to tell you, like, it doesn't matter. You don't really need to go and investigate. You don't need to see this through to figure it all out. Like, get out of Dodge while you can. What's the Tower in reverse? What was avoided here? All right, Hermit in reverse. Hermit is like when you go within to learn a very tough lesson. This could even be like isolating yourself. Could even be a period where so many things happen, you just need isolation. You may be like in a depression or sadness. So, you know, I feel like this is something that's recoverable, almost like star card energy, Aquarian energy. You are able to recover from something. If you would have continued down this road or this path with this person, much more would have been lost. Okay, so someone is avoiding becoming the hermit, like at the prime of the season, because we're about to get into summer. So you should be outside, you should be enjoying yourself, you should be very happy and fulfilled emotionally. And someone really avoided a worst case scenario. Knight of Swords in reverse is saying don't save this hoe, okay? That's basically what it's saying. Strength card in reverse, okay? Someone really has a hard time with self-discipline for things that are not good for them, all right? Especially things that they should not commit to. False starts, false commitments, that kind of thing. False investments. All right, so someone here does struggle, possibly through their emotions, to have self discipline. So this could show up in your life like if this person's calling or texting you, instead of like sending it to voicemail or skipping over their message, you are responding or you're answering that phone call. If someone says, let me see you this weekend, actually agreeing to go see them. So someone really needs to work really hard throughout these emotions of like sadness, despair, to not give in to this new this offer that this person's trying to bring back in. What's hard is that it's the Ace of Cups. So you and this person have a really great bond and a lot of chemistry. Um, Possibly what drew you to this person was like great conversation, great times out, humor, like if they understand your humor, liking the same things, hobbies, interests, TV shows, watching the same shows together, liking music tastes, things like that. There's like a big bond here, but it does not come with loyalty, if that makes sense, okay? Knight of Swords in reverse is telling you not to save this person or not to try to save the situation or reconcile the situation. This also tells you, like, don't try to help this person. It's like a lost cause. This person's a strength card in reverse, so they could definitely just be a cheater. No, they may not have self control or discipline as well. Okay. So the Hierophant is here, like divine intervention for sure. Tell me about the Hierophant. Great timing, by the way. This is great timing that this is coming to an end because you avoided some type of tower. This person could have really caused a lot of destruction in your life, and you're getting out with ease. So very blessed, okay, and very protected you are. What's the Hierophant? Yeah. Eight of Pentacles. This is, while you're recovering from this painful situation, a really good time for you to really work hard or stay very busy or to even master something that you're really good at. You have some type of talent here or skill that you could put a lot of focus in and master it very easily. This is time for you to really work on yourself. So, not saying that there's anything wrong with you, but I do feel like throughout this situation, you could have neglected yourself in certain ways, like, your rituals, your routine, your talent, your skill, work. So, this is a time for you to really focus in. I do see you like becoming some type of workaholic here or a routineaholic, if that makes sense. Let's say Eight of Pentacles. What is that leading Gemini to? Or whoever this person is that's moving on. The Eight of Wands, lots of opportunities and fast movement, fast progress. So this is like an ode to if you were when you were dealing with the situation, when you were locked in, you may have felt like your progress was very slow. You weren't really accomplishing your goals, or you weren't seeing forward movement in your life. Now that you kind of have this free time to do so, you are going to be making a lot of progress very fastly if you do lock in, okay? And this is like ordained by God. So this is what the universe really wants you to do. It will pay off. And I see a lot of forward movement. You'll be able to move on from this easier than you think. You're also being called to not indulge in the Page of Swords in reverse. So this could be like watching or getting the juicy details, the gossip about this person, the lowdown, even researching the situation more, keeping tabs. Basically, you're being urged not to keep tabs. It would only piss you off with the Page of Swords in reverse, and you could unwillingly become very obsessed with finding out everything that this person was hiding from you, and that would just distract you. It's irrelevant. All right, let's see one more card here. Yeah, King of Wands in reverse. Okay, someone's going to be chasing you, by the way. So this offer is coming in because this person wants to stay in your good graces. They don't want to lose out on that bond. They still want you to be attracted to them. They still want you to love them without treating you nicely, which is crazy. And with the King of Wands in reverse, this is someone who's chasing for the wrong reasons or just has bad intention. So I do see this person really trying to chase you, get your attention, possibly just to have you stuck on them, okay? Again, Seven of Pentacles in the upright. So if you've been having lack of progress, if you have been feeling at a standstill, if you feel like things are just not happening in your life, it really was directly tied to this connection. Like the universe did not want to bless you with certain things because you were connected to someone that would have just profited off of those things and then left you without. You really avoided a really tough moment. You do have an apology coming in. And again, you want to be very careful because what I see you may have a big challenge with during this time is self-discipline. So like not responding, not falling back in, not getting your emotions tied in. And we have the Eight of Cups in reverse. So even though this person is not committing to you or being loyal to you, they have no plans of walking away. They kind of want to keep that key to your heart, and it's not worth it. It's just a bigger burden to bear. And if you are able to walk away without a scratch, like financially, materially, that's not something to be taken for granted, because who's to say next time that you won't? Sorry, who's to say next time that you will? walk away without a scratch, you know? So it's definitely time to move on. I think the biggest thing is some of you guys just don't understand it very well. You don't really understand everything that you would like to comprehend about why this didn't work out, but it's very irrelevant, okay, to where you're headed and your next situation that will come in when you're ready. Very irrelevant. And I see a lot of you guys are still very attracted to this person, so it makes it hard. There's an apology coming in, or this person is going to reach out and say, like, flirt and say, like, I miss you, I'm thinking of you, some shit like that, okay? All right, so let's go ahead and get your last words. I see a lot of progress for you if you can just focus and just try not to pay attention to what's behind you. All right, last words for my gemstones dealing with the situation. All right. Bottom of the deck, we have avoiding someone, which is your best advice is to really avoid this person because they don't really mean well in your life and they're not really here to enhance it. It feels like this person's more here to take away. All right. And what else do we have here? We have, I want to change for you. This is coming out. This is what this person can say, but I just don't really see that within their energy in the cards. We have blame game. So again, someone has a hard time taking accountability. We have getting married, car secrets, drugs, increased income, I'm sorry / apologies, new home, Finsta, which is basically just a fake social media page. Maybe someone's watching you from that. You don't watch this person from your Finsta, okay? And then we have kissing cousins. In this sense, with this person, there could be someone that they said was like just a friend or even like a family member, and it turns out that no, this was this person's lover. So we'll look out for that as well, or don't look out for it. All right, guys, I'm going to leave it there. Make sure to like the video. Comment down below. Let me know what's going on in your life because I definitely want to know. Subscribe to my channel so that you don't miss out on your next Gemini reading coming out very soon. I love you guys. You guys are going to be just fine, And until next time. All right, bye.